Actually, I had a friend of mine who was my employer also, who invited me down after he had spent some time doing some microfinance projects in the Philippines and India, and said, I think you should go down to Nicaragua. So that first choice was probably the beginning of my journey of changing my life. And we went down to Nicaragua, a team of us, for about 14 days and did medical clinics and feeding centers down there. And as I said, when I was down there, it was a life-altering experience, and I had to reevaluate my life and decided to make some pretty drastic changes when I was down there. Well, it wasn't terrible per se, but I would venture to describe it as being suboptimal. Suboptimal is a good word. I had recently gone through the devastating economic meltdown with all the subprime mortgage thing that was happening down in the US, and my life was consumed with trying to get back what I felt I had lost. And so you could say I was focusing a lot on what I didn't have versus what I did have. The biggest challenge I've had to overcome in the past few years, I would say, is myself. It's hard to explain, but I've realized that for myself as well as many other people, our identities can get wrapped up in things, what we do versus who we really are. Think less about happiness and comfort and think more about fulfillment, finding out who you are, how you're designed, and living it to its maximum potential. The greatest conquests in life and the greatest stories that we celebrate are people who overcome huge challenges. And if you don't embrace those challenges because they're uncomfortable, then you're never going to experience the potential of who you are and what has been placed inside of you that is meant to come out into the rest of the world.